Hey, what's going on, people? It's that Blue Abarth here, and today, oh my, we have something that nobody would have expected for today's video, and well, again, I wouldn't have expected either. This is an absolute stonker today, guys. I cannot wait to show you this, and you know what? I'm going to show you it. I'm not going to waste any time, because today, we have the brand new Abarth 500e. Oh, so, how about we get straight into it and see, is it actually any good? Now then, people, here is the very controversial but very awesome Abarth 500e. And I've got to say, off the bat, I 100%, with all honesty, have to say it looks fantastic. There is no doubt that the aesthetics of this car look absolutely just superb. I mean, the paint, the wheels, just everything looks great. Now, obviously, I've got to say, I know we did trash it in the past. We made a whole video, not dissing it, but going over if it was actually, well, any good and worth buying. And well, we did kind of title the video, Is This the End of Abarth? But forget all of that. You know what, I'm going to take it back. I was chatting rubbish, nonsense. I've got to say, with, again, 100% honesty, it's an amazing car. I am converted, I've got to say. Me and my dad, we are fully converted to this car.
It's awesome.
Yeah, as you can hear, it's awesome, and we have changed our minds. Now, a lot of people don't think that electric cars are the future, and that, you know, there's not much infrastructure or anything ready yet. But this is a pretty good start, I've got to say. So, how about we actually take a look at the thing? Now, how about we start off with the front? Because, well, it's pretty awesome. I mean, we've got a physical badge, which is always lovely to see, and the whole front end is completely different. I mean, it's a completely brand new car. As all of us know, the brand new 500s have had a new facelift, an entirely new design put onto them, and the Abarth, well, is also different too. So how about we start with sort of the angry headlights here, and well, I really like the split design. I think it looks really cool. I really like how they've done that, and they look cool when they're lit up too. We've also got this canard style indicator on the side here, which actually comes out of the car, which is very interesting indeed. That's quite a unique design, I've got to say. We've also got the running light as well, which still kind of has stayed the same like it has on the Series 4, but instead of a full light, we now have the colour inside, or in the middle of the light as well, which is pretty cool. Now, the front bumper as well, I think you can't really mistake for what it is. It's an Abarth, and it's pretty awesome indeed. We've also got the brand new license plate there. It is a brand new 23 plate car, and I think one of the first 23 plate Abarths to actually be, well, ready and to drive away, and it's ready to be sold, because hey, this is for sale currently right now at Stoneacre Grimsby. With that being said as well, we are currently test driving it, so we won't take too long. But pretty much the rest of the front bumper is very nice as well. We've got this very nice grille design at the bottom on either side as well, with more little grille bits. And oh, we're just opening the hood here to reveal what you'd think would be an engine, but it's something very different. So we've also got this very nice white splitter down here as well, which looks really cool. We've got shark fins in it too, and it sort of looks like it's got a charge cooler behind there, which is pretty dope indeed. So, coming inside the engine bay now, or well, I would call it an engine bay, but it doesn't really have an engine, so just the bay.
Electric
but
car has a battery.
yeah, so electric car has a battery.
12 volt.
A 12 volt battery with another battery. So yeah, but either way, it's a pretty cool design under here. It's very thermonuclear, sort of like power plant looking under here, but it looks pretty cool. I mean, pretty cool to actually see it here right in front of you, and that's pretty dope, I've got to say. I mean, we've got all the bits and bobs in here, and it looks very different to your average engine bay, I've got to say. Of course, you've got your stickers on there as well, and this is recommended that you use Petronas. I mean, I don't think that's oil, probably coolant and stuff like that. You probably shouldn't put oil in this because, well, I don't think that'll go very well if you decided to do that. So, yeah, but taking a look at the car itself, it looks fantastic. I mean, we've got to mention this bonnet actually. Does it remind you of something? Because to me, it reminds me of the Camodoro hood that you can buy for the Series 4, which I'll put a picture up on screen now. if I just step back and put the two side by side, you can see it sort of looks similar. It's got the cover over the headlights and the angry eyes as well. It's pretty cool, actually. I really dig the design. Now, before we get to the side profile, let's talk about the paint. This is actually a brand new colour to the Abarth roster, that being acid green. And there's only two colours available on this car at the moment, acid green, and I'm not too sure what the blue colour is, but there is a very light blue that you can get for the car as well. But I've got to say, acid green is probably the most common colour for this car right now, and I've got to say it looks great too. I do believe there is also Scorpione black available for this car too, so that's pretty cool. There are quite a few colours you can get it in, but I'd definitely say acid green is the colour to go for. I mean, look how vibrant it is, and you won't be able to miss this if it's on the road, that's for sure. I mean, coming here, we had so many heads turning to look at the thing. It's quite a wonderful sight, I've got to say. Yeah, it is awesome. So, coming to the side profile now, we have not 16, not 17, but 18-inch wheels on the Abarth 500e. I mean, that is insane. 18-inch wheels on an Abarth. I don't think that's ever been done before from factory, so that's pretty awesome. The design of them looks phenomenal too. We also have Bridgestones on the car as well, so pretty awesome tyres too. So the entire wheel setup is pretty professional, I've got to say. Potenzas and 18-inch rims, that's a pretty good combo. We've also got the new Scorpion design here as well, with the lines through it, the new electric design, very nice centre cap actually. Whole wheel is actually really cool. I really dig that is for sure. And yeah, pretty awesome rim design there, and I wonder if that fits on my car. I wonder. But I think we'll keep my wheels for now. But coming to the rest of the side profile as well, we have some very nice features. Of course, the top of it is sort of the same to the regular Abarth 595, and but the main difference being the rear window. As you can see, we have a new look shape here with 500e on it. Yeah, I mean, we didn't even see this when we was at the dealership, but I've just picked it up. So we've got a little 500e logo there, which is very nice indeed. And we've also got a gloss black, B-pillar as well. Very nice, very clean as well. Very sweet. Coming to the rest of it too, we have pretty much the same side profile as you would on the other Abarths, but we have the brand new Scorpion design on the side of it instead of the Abarth logo and the 595. And I've got to say, that looks phenomenal. It's a proper badge as well, and it's massive. And yeah, so we've got to point that out too. Brand new door handles, which operate very differently to your regular door handle. As you can see, it opens just like that, and there is something there on the door card which we'll get to in a minute as well, which is pretty cool, and I think you guys will definitely like. But pretty much the rest of it is also the same on the interior as well. Well, actually not the full interior, just like the side seal. But coming to the bottom as well, we have an Abarth logo on the side skirt, which is pretty cool. I really like this. The touches and the new little design elements on it really make this stand out to its predecessors. So that's pretty cool. I mean, the way they've changed this up is incredible. Talking of changes, coming to the rear now, I think this is probably the most, I don't know, I want to say it's the coolest design, but I don't know, it's hard to say. I think every Abarth looks fantastic from the rear. I mean, this will probably be uploaded the day after we do the Formula 595, which we revealed, and I've got to say, the back of that was utterly superb. Stack quads a lot, but this one is just as good. I mean, sadly, no quads, no stack quads, no nothing, but I mean, to be fair, it does look really good. So let's start off with the top. The wing is pretty much the same. It looks sort of lower down though. It looks like it swoops a bit more down into the rear bumper, which is pretty cool. And it does actually, I think it's a different wing entirely, because it does shape off quite like quicker in a way, and like I said, goes down more sharply. So if that's a brand new wing, that's pretty cool. Coming to the rest of it too, we do have a windscreen wiper on the back here. There was a convertible in the showroom as well, but sadly that didn't have much charge on it, so we took out this one that has, well, a normal roof, but it has a glass panoramic sunroof as well, so that's pretty cool. And it looks really nice from the inside too, very nice indeed. Of course, we've got the new Abarth logo too, which looks very nice, and this redesigned rear trunk here, which kind of goes over the rest of the rear bumper, which is very nice indeed. I really like this. Again, I really like the paint on this. It's fantastic. Acid green, I've got to say, it's very different to your regular adrenaline green. Adrenaline green feels a lot, I don't know, it's definitely a different green to this one. This feels a little bit more lighter in a way, and it's very nice. Again, we have a reverse camera as well, which is very, very cool. Again, the new plate too. And what do you guys think of these new redesigned lights on the back? I really like them. The first ever time I saw them on the regular 500e, I thought they were pretty sweet. I mean, we've got 500 in the actual light itself, which is pretty dope. And the whole design is actually quite smart. I quite like it. Coming to the bottom of the bumper here, we've got parking sensors and the regular flushed out bumper too. And then a whole brand new diffuser. Got the reflector in it as well with the reversing lights, and then a very nicely smart designed splitter too. Very, very nice. This diffuser, I actually really, really like it. The nice white tinge in it too, just like the front. Very, very cool indeed. So that is pretty much it for the exterior. What do you guys think? I mean, you've got to let me know in the comments below what you think of this new design. I mean, we've also got on this side biometrics, which is pretty cool, or like a little button too. I believe that locks the car from that button. I could be wrong, or not. Yeah, not too sure. If any of you guys do own one of these already, I mean, that would be pretty quick if you have. But if any of you guys do know about that or own this car yourselves, then please let me know what this little button does here. I mean, this car's full of gizmos and features, so I mean, it'll be cool to know. But yeah, like I said, what do you guys think about it? I mean, we've got lovely dark grey matte wing mirrors and everything, 18-inch wheels too, and the green paint. Guys, this is a wonderful car to look at. So yeah, leave your comments down below on your opinions of the exterior appearance of this car. Because, well, personally, I've got to say, I really, really like it. I think it's super nice to look at. And I think the whole car has been redesigned perfectly. Abarth really did a great job on making this car as mad as possible. I mean, yeah, Botenzas on it as well. So that's probably the best Bridgestone tyre you can get. So for an electric car, it's got quite a good amount of sporty equipment on it, that is for sure. Now, the interior is the next part we'll go over, and I'll tell you what, they've done just as good a job inside as they've done outside. I mean, like I said, Abarth have done a fantastic job on this car. I mean, FCA must have told them, we've got to make electric cars now, but they were like, forget about it. We'll do it, no problem. No problem at all. And you tell you what, they've done a great job. So, how about now we get into the interior and talk about all the new and redesigned features on the car. So, here we are on the interior, or outside the interior anyway, of the brand new Abarth 500e. I've got to say, this is fantastic. I mean, even the door card's been revamped, and there's so many nice little features on it. I mean, we've got a whole new design to it as well with the shaping, and we've got leather on the door card as well as standard with green and blue stitching, that being the two colours that are currently available for the 500e, which is pretty sweet. New designed controls, and we'll get to this button in a minute, but take a look in here. We've got Made in Torino with the classic 500 inside this little door pocket. That is such a cool little throwback there. Nice little touch that they've put in there. Really, really dig that. And coming to the rest of the interior, we've got to talk about these badass seats. Oh, my goodness gracious. These are amazing. Stitched all the way from top to bottom. Scorpion literally in the seat. There's a scorpion designed in the seat itself, which is just immense. We've got more design and more leather down here too, with the stitching as well. A little insert with a bath on it, just like my seats, and a little stitched scorpion up here too, with that little design with green on the inside of it as well. Proper nice. And we've got a little nod to the Seatbelt seats here with the little pulley on the side of the seat in blue, which is really nice. I dig that a lot. The colour in this car is so vibrant. It's definitely a wonderful thing to take a look at, that is for sure. And if we take a look at the steering wheel here, we've got a very nice leather and Alcantara wheel with a little blue piece at the top here. Really dig that, that is for sure. And of course the new Scorpion logo too. And I suppose, how about we actually sit inside and get a better look at what's going on. We also have a little Abarth side seal as well, with little blue accents as well. Very, very nice. So yeah, like I said, let's get inside. So pretty much we've got most of the modern technology in this car, like you would with the rest of the Abarths. I mean, we've got a digital screen, we've got a, well, like a 9-inch screen here, and oh, very nice leather indeed. That feels, oh, Alcantara even, sorry. Very nice. I mean, the materials in this car are very, very expensive feeling. And honestly, I mean, I know this car is at sort of a 40 grand price tag, but with what you get with it, I would say it's almost worth it. I mean, the materials, the car itself are very, very top-notch quality. So, yeah, pretty good decision to go for one of these. Like I said, very, very nice steering wheel, flat bottom as well with the new design. Beautiful stuff. Auto wipers and all of that good stuff for headlights too. Audio controls as well. And, well, with it being an electric car, 2 pedals instead of 3, which I've got to get used to seeing, that is for sure. But lovely design on them too. Really, really like that. Coming to the middle here, we've got a brand new design dash. No more custom dash for the Abarth. It's now one gigantic piece instead of the regular dash that we're usually used to. But I really like this whole new design going on. There's tons of lines and all that good stuff. Sort of reminds me of a McLaren in a way, but I really, really love it. I think it's so cool. All of these controls here. Oh, there's a car that actually does that. It has the same controls like that. Oh, I'm going to have to call in some help. Dad, there is a car that does that, isn't it? There's a car that has those controls in that layout, isn't there?
Mercedes A-Class, CLA, all that kind of thing.
Yeah. So A-Class, CLA, and there's a supercar that has the exact same layout like that as well. What's that, sorry? Lamborghini, yes. So that is very Lamborghini style, and Ferrari too. I mean, it makes sense, I suppose, but really love that. I'm coming to the wireless phone charger here. You can see the sort of a design there. Is it ripped or is it torn? No, it's actually purposely put there because that is the town of Torino, which is where this was designed, or the original one was anyway. So that's a cool little throwback too. So many little cool features in this car, guys, honestly. And we've got a lot of space down here as well. I mean, there's so much like leg room and have your hands and all that. It's so cool. And then obviously here is the modes too: drive, neutral, reverse and park. It's very much like an automatic car in a way, but just electric with, well, I was going to say no noise, but there is definitely noise to come, that's for sure. Start stop button too, and an armrest, which is sick. I love having an armrest in this car. Very comfy too, absolutely love it. All your modes as well: E mode, volume, and your electric park brake, with a bit more storage space too. And you've got your glove box over there as well. Back seats are just the same too, with stitching all over them, and the Scorpion in the seat as well. Absolutely love it. So as you can see, the door has just been closed, but you're probably wondering, where's the door handle? How do I get out? I'm locked in. Well, actually, yeah, so as you can see, fingers pointing to this little button here. That's right, guys. That little button there opens the door, which is sick. And cool little feature as well. So, let's say you've used up all your charge and your battery's dead. You're probably thinking, well, if there's no door handle and that button's dead, what do I do? How do I get out? Well, there's a little switch under here to let you out. So that is really cool. Little safety feature there to allow you to get out the car, which is really, really good. The car is currently at 68% charge, and that is approximately, well, on a full charge, it allows you to get around 160 mile range, which is not too bad for a small car like this. I think that's a sensible amount of range to have. Not bad at all. Got an electric mirror as well, with the panoramic roof too, with a little cover here, so you can pull that over if you desire. And then obviously pull it back too. Very, very nice indeed. So how about we get out now and, well, show you something very cool indeed. So it's time for the That Blue Abarth sound check. But you're probably wondering, how are you going to get sound out of an electric car? Well, Abarth, being the brand that they are, they've done something pretty cool. So how about we hear what this is all about? And that's right, everyone, there's noise. And there's revs. That's so cool. So, that's so awesome. So, for those of you who don't know about this car, this actually has a speaker installed near the rear wheels. And as you can hear, it actually makes noise. And it has the iconic Abarth rumble to it as well. Now, what do you guys think? I actually really like it. I think it sounds really nice. I actually think it sounds really neat too. It's a lovely, it's a cool, it's a good. I think it's really cool that they've done that. Even if it's an electric car, that sounds pretty cool. It's actually really good. Now, a lot of you probably will have your opinions on it, but me personally, I'm converted, like I say. I think it sounds really good. And coming into the screens here, as you can see, we've got the screen on as well with the 8 or 9 inch screen there with navigation and all of your regular bits and bobs that the car would usually have. But we have some pretty cool screens in here. So I believe there's a drag race screen and a performance screen as well, which we're just trying to find right now. I think if you go into the car picture on the bottom there, and then performance, there you go, guys. We've got a performance screen for the car. That just sounds pretty awesome, I've got to admit. So yeah, all your screens are there, and they're pretty good, I've got to say. So overall, pretty awesome. So, as you can hear, everyone, it's a pretty cool car. I mean, we've got speaker for the noise, we've got all the new designs and shapes and features. It's an awesome car. Now, that's pretty much it for today's video. Like I said, we didn't want to go for too long because we are test driving this car, so we don't want to take the mick for how long we have it for. But I think you guys can see it's a pretty sick car. For it being electric, it's got all that you need. And Dad rates it, I've got to say. We're both converted. I'm 100% being honest here. I actually love it. Forget the video I did ages ago about, talking about if it's worth it or not. Is it the end? No, it's not the end. It's the beginning. Because I tell you what, this thing is super awesome in the flesh. If you guys have a dealership near you, whether it be Stoneacre Grimsby or any Stoneacre dealership, get yourself down there right now after this video to take a look at one, because you'll be impressed.
It's an Abarth.
It's an Abarth. We can wholeheartedly say that for sure. They have not lost any of the Abarth touch with this car. It's super awesome. So, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It's something different, it's something awesome. And well, hopefully we can maybe have more of it in the future. Depends what happens. But for now, that's pretty much everything. Really hope you enjoyed it, guys. And well, if you want to see more content like this or anything else on this channel, you guys know what to do. Hit that bell, like, comment, and subscribe as always, because it's always appreciated. And I'll see you guys in the future. Have a good one.